Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do part 2 of my top 20 home invasion films. This is the top 10, guys, and like I said before, a small disclaimer. Of course, this is strictly my opinion and how I view the films. And at the end of this one, I'm going to give you some that I actually do not own that probably or definitely would have made the list. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 10 is The Collector. This movie's fantastic and so uncomfortable. This was on cable the other day, and I just happened to turn the channel and it was on, and it just, this movie, I love it. I love this movie, and I also love the sequel, The Collection. But this is more of a, in my opinion, more of a home invasion film. But that is number 10, The Collector. Such a cool flick. Number 9 is Wes Craven's The People Under the Stairs. Now, this is what I like to call, this and the next film actually, is what I like to call a home invasion film with a really big twist. Yeah, and those of you who have seen The People Under the Stairs know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a great film. This is one I'll probably end up upgrading it sometime or another. I know Scream Factory has it out, and my buddy Nick, The Last Shoegazer, just picked it up. And looks like it has some pretty cool special features on it. But yeah, I love The People Under the Stairs. Such a good film. Coming up at number 8, Don't Breathe. This is what I consider to be similar to The People Under the Stairs. It's a home invasion film with a twist. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm sure most people have seen Don't Breathe. To me, it's just a fantastic film. I absolutely love this movie. So cool. Really, really surprised me when I saw it. Coming up at number 7, Funny Games. This movie is brutal. Very, very brutal. I don't know. It's just a fantastic film. I've actually seen the foreign language film as well. I believe it's French, I think. The original. This, of course, is the remake, which it's almost shot for shot, in my opinion. It's very, very similar to the remake, but I don't know. This one is just it's a tough film. Tough film, but so good. Coming up at number 6, Mother's Day. Yeah, this film is what a remake should be. Is where they take the original and they do something completely different with it, so it's basically a new film. It's only a remake in name alone. I find this to be an incredible film. I actually like it better than the original. I know that's probably not a very popular opinion, but I do like it better than the original. But if you guys can get a copy of this, great movie, fantastic. Coming up at number 5, Alone in the Dark. Now, this was made for me by my friend Joe, the horror man. This is a great film. This is one of my all-time favorites. Of course, this is considered a slasher, but if you've seen the film, you also know it's a home invasion film. And definitely one of my favorites. Martin Landau, Donald Pleasence, Jack Palance, and the guy who played Murdoch on the A-Team. This is just a great movie. I love it. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. Alone in the Dark. Coming up at number 4, and this may surprise some people. is a movie called Home Sweet Home. Now, if you do research this out and try to get it, be careful because there are several movies with this name. This one is a home invasion film. One of the other ones is, which I ended up getting by mistake off of eBay, is not very good, but it's not so much a home invasion film. It's more of a second-class slasher, but this movie blew me away. This movie gets a lot of hate, and I do not understand why. I love the premise behind this movie. Um, I love the twist. The twist is just brilliant, in my opinion. I don't understand why this movie hasn't been talked about more. Um, just a fantastic film. Definitely a recommendation for me. Home Sweet Home. Coming in at number 4. Coming in at number 3. And I actually had to amend my list because a friend of mine, Eric from Last Venom 76, sent this to me, which was an incredible gift. Unreal. Clown House. We all know the controversy surrounding this film, so I'm not even going to really get into that. But take the movie as it is. It's very creepy. It's very atmospheric. And in my opinion, it's a home invasion film. So, yeah. Clown House. Coming in at number 3. I do love this film, and I was talking to a friend the other day. I almost feel guilty for saying I love this film because of what has surrounded it. But I shouldn't because, I don't know, it's just a good film. There are some parts in this film that are uncomfortable to watch because of what happened. But all in all, it's a good movie. I don't know. That's the only way I look at it, is that it's a good film. So, but that's number 3. Coming up at number 2 is You're Next. Another film that when I saw it completely blew me away. I love the actors in it. I love the story writing. I love the scenes in it. Yeah, it's just a great film. It's one I revisit often, and yeah, cool. But that's number 2. You're Next. Which leaves number 1, The Strangers. I'm sure eventually I'll upgrade to the Scream Factory, but this is a really good copy of it. Fantastic movie. I actually love the second one. Just saw the second one recently. The Strangers Prey at Night. To me, that's not so much a home invasion film. And if you've seen it, I think you kind of know what I mean. But this one, wow. So many uncomfortable scenes in this one. The cast is great. It's got Liv Tyler, Scott Speedman. Just a fantastic film. Eerie. And it's one of those films that, could really happen in real life. It's, to me, of course, the things that happen or that could happen in real life tend to affect me more than other things. Now, being a horror fan, you have to be able to kind of suspend disbelief a lot of times. But, like I said, this movie could really happen. And the tagline is what got me with this one. It's on the new one. I don't believe it's on this one, but, when they ask why this is happening, and the girl just comes back and says, because you were home, it just, I mean, wow. Yeah. One of my favorites of all time. It's one of my favorite lines from any movie. Now, this is where I'm going to give you a few that if I do own, I would say would have made the cut. Yeah. There's a movie called Emily about a babysitter. Definitely check it out. Let's see, Christy, which is, I think, still streaming on Netflix. Fantastic movie. Better Watch Out, kind of a holiday home invasion film with a twist. and Hush. Now, there's several movies that go by this name. I'm talking about the one that I believe is still streaming on um, Netflix. I'm pretty sure that hasn't gotten an official DVD or Blu-ray release, but if I'm wrong, definitely let me know. That's one I definitely want to pick up. Another home invasion film where the lead actress has a handicap, but boy is it good. Blew me away. But I would like to know your thoughts. What are your favorite home invasion films? Make a video or comment down below. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.